Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're good and you know that another day is another opportunity to level up. And welcome to yet another episode of the Level Up podcast, where we talk all things to do with growth, all things to do with growth in all aspects. And today I'm recording to you walking, and what we're going to talk about is your excuses are valid. Your excuses are valid. Today I had to convince every artery in me to wake up and come for this walk. Why? Because I was feeling so tired. I slept late and I was doing work. I slept late and the excuse was valid. For me to wake up and just sleep in. But I was just like, no, man, I can't do this. A 5-second decision, a 2-minute decision of just sleeping in was going to affect my whole day. So your excuses are always going to be valid. You're going to lose a relative in the time that you need to do something. Your child is going to want you to take them to school. You're going to need to do something. Your cat is going to die. I don't know what it is that's going to happen. But let me tell you something. It's going to be valid. And each and every time, you're going to have a valid excuse not to show up for what you have promised yourself. But are you going to give in to all those excuses? No. You can't give in to all those excuses. Why? Because they're going to chip into your trust for yourself. Because your body is now going to know that this guy, he always makes excuses. And he's going to make an excuse tomorrow. He's going to make an excuse about this. So what not walking was going to do for me, it was number one, not going to get me my steps. Number two, it was not going to allow me to record a podcast. But now I'm recording a podcast as I walk. Number three, it was just going to make me feel like crap the whole day. So when the pain of not doing something exceeds the pain of sleeping in, when it becomes greater, that's when you show up for something. So you're not showing up for certain things in your life because the pain is not at exceeding the pain you will go through of feeling overweight. As long as the pain of not doing something exceeds the pain of doing it, that's when you show up for your goals. So right now, maybe you're not following up on certain habits. You're not following up on certain things because the pain is not yet that great. Right now, the doctor has not yet told you that you could get high blood pressure. He has not yet told you that you could get sugar diabetes. That's why you're still making so much excuses. And that's why your excuses are still valid. You're not showing up for very important aspects of your life because the pain is not yet that great. So your excuses are going to be valid. But for how long are you going to keep on making these excuses? Your excuses are going to be valid. But up to when are you going to make these excuses? You've been making excuses for years now. We now know you. Like any slight cold, any slight thing, I have to keep this stable. Any slight thing that happens at home or wherever, you always find that as an excuse not to show up for your goals. You don't take care of yourself that much. You don't value yourself that much that you make an excuse with the smallest thing. Like the smallest thing will allow you to have an excuse not to show up for yourself. It's so sad how you take care of yourself. It's so sad how you don't. Sorry guys, you're gonna excuse me with this episode. My tripod keeps flipping. It's so sad that you don't value yourself that much. It's so sad that you don't take yourself that serious. That you're always gonna make an excuse. How sad is that? You can show up for everyone. You won't make excuses for other people. When other people need you to show up, you won't make excuses. But for yourself, you will make an excuse each and every time you get an opportunity. Why are you making excuses for the things that are going to mean the most in your life? Why are you making excuses for the things that are going to change your life? Why are you making excuses for the things that are going to get you into a better financial state? Why are you making excuses for saving money? Why are you making excuses for showing up for that meeting? Why are you making excuses for showing up for that seminar? Why are you making excuses All these why are you making excuses to show up to the gym? You mean your health is not that important? That you have to make an excuse each and every time gym time comes? Your trainer now knows you. That this person, on Monday, they don't show up. I was talking to a client and she was like, her husband trains with someone who every Monday, he doesn't show up. Like, and this is something that he's just told himself. And you know what? Monday comes, there will always be a valid excuse for not to show up. So that's why I was saying, your excuses are always going to be valid, guys. You're going to find a very good excuse not to show up that day, and it's going to be valid. But for how long are you going to make those excuses? Because one way or the other, something is going to give. You're going to keep on making excuses, but something is going to give one day. Your body, you're going to try and wake up one day, and it's going to say, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm no longer waking up. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm officially sick. And I can't wake up anymore. Yes, you wanted to show up for your money. You wanted to show up to go and look for your finances. But you never showed up for me. You never showed up. You never took me serious. You made excuses when it came to your health, but never for money. You made excuses when it came to your health, but never for a night out with your friends. For me, you made excuses. But for everything else, you didn't. So, this is what I just came to talk to you about, that your excuses are going to be valid. I hadn't recorded this podcast, but I promised myself, I was like, no, I need to release a podcast each and every day. And I hadn't recorded one. And I was about to make an excuse. I was like, no, but I can post 2 tomorrow. No, it's not about that. It's about showing up for a promise I made to myself. How many promises did you make to yourself, and how many are you breaking each and every day? You see, this is why you're lacking confidence, because you're not showing up. You always break the promises that you make to yourself. And the more you break them, the more you lose confidence in yourself. So, yeah, I just came to tell you that your excuses are going to be valid. Your excuses are going to be valid. Your excuses are going to be valid. And what excuses are you going to make? What excuses are you making today with things in your life? What things are you not showing up for? Your cat is going to die, you will make an excuse. Your dog is going to die, your rat is going to die, you will make an excuse. Something is going to happen, you will still make an excuse. You will find the biggest opportunity to make an excuse. I now know my clients because of training. I now know them that this one, she's going to make an excuse on this day. Yes, I know you need to go to work, but you can squeeze in time to take a walk. Even if you don't come to the gym, at least walk. I know you need to attend to a sick relative, and I know you need to do this. But if you need time, if you are really serious about whatever it is, you're going to show up however. That's the thing I'm going to tell you. Just show up in whatever way. Just show up in whatever way, because it's better to show up late than not to show up at all. I'm going to come with an episode like that. It's better to show up late than not show up. I'm sorry for the camera that I was flipping. I'm not even going to edit it out. I'm going to leave it here. Because it happens again. If I think of excuses, it will make me not post this video. But I'm going to post it as it is. And one day you're going to be grateful that I posted as it is. And I'm trying to convince you to move out of your excuses. So guys, have a beautiful day. And always remember, another day, another opportunity to level up. And know that your excuses are valid. What excuses are you telling yourself? What excuses are you getting comfortable with? Have a beautiful one, guys. Shout out.